What if the key to your freedom lies in the stories your mind whispers while you sleep? Every night, as the world fades, women everywhere step into a theater of the soul, a space where dreams weave tales of courage, conflict, and untapped potential. This isn't just random noise, it's a call from deep within, urging us to listen. For too long, societal norms have silenced women's voices, but dreams offer a rebellion, a chance to reclaim agency through symbols and stories. Drawing from Carl Jung's wisdom, this exploration reveals how dreams are more than fleeting images. They're a language of empowerment, reflecting our struggles and lighting paths to resilience. Here, we uncover how these nightly visions mirror the historical fight for freedom, connect to philosophies of self-discovery, and inspire women to break free from chains both seen and unseen. Whether you're running from shadows or crossing broken bridges in your sleep, these moments hold truths about your strength. Ready to decode them? Let's dive into a journey where philosophy meets the subconscious, crafted for women seeking to rise above, with real stories and insights that resonate in today's world. Dreaming is one of the most universal yet mysterious experiences of human existence. When we sleep, our minds take on a life of their own, crafting scenarios, symbols, and narratives that often leave us puzzled upon waking. For Carl Jung, however, dreams are far more than random brain activity. They are messages from the unconscious, non-linear yet rich with meaning, as if trying to unveil truths we can't grasp while awake. Imagine walking through an endless corridor in a dream. At first glance, it might feel strange or disconnected, but Jung would see it as a powerful metaphor. For a woman, this corridor could symbolize an endless search for identity, a fight against societal expectations, or the exhaustion of navigating a world that often demands she stay small. In this sense, every dream becomes an invitation to interpret these images and understand what they reveal about our conflicts, desires, and fears. Jung expressed this poetically, calling dreams the theater of the soul, where the psyche's most vital dramas unfold. From his perspective, every symbol is a clue, every narrative an attempt by the unconscious to speak. Yet how often do women dismiss this dialogue? We wake up curious, perhaps unsettled, but move on without pondering what that recurring image or odds in area might mean. Dreams have much to say about who we are, what we're enduring, and where we long to go. They don't speak in words, but in a language of images and symbols, making their interpretation both fascinating and challenging. So the question isn't just why we dream, but how we can learn to listen. Dreams are both familiar and enigmatic. Every woman dreams, yet few decipher the logic behind these seemingly chaotic visions. For Jung, dreams aren't random. They follow a symbolic language as old as humanity itself, built from symbols that can be universal or deeply personal. Universal symbols, which Jung termed archetypes, are like puzzle pieces shared across cultures and time. Think of the hero, the wise old woman, the shadow, or the great mother, figures carrying meanings every woman might recognize, even unconsciously. A hero in a dream might embody the courage to defy gender norms, while the shadow could reflect traits society has taught us to press, like anger or ambition. These archetypes stem from the collective unconscious, a psychological inheritance linking all humanity. But dream symbols aren't confined to these universal forms. They're also shaped by a woman's unique experiences, memories, and emotions. Picture dreaming of a lion. Universally, it might signify strength or challenge tied to the hero archetype. Yet, for a woman raised in a culture revering lions, it could mean protection for another, surviving trauma tied to that image. It might evoke fear. This blend of universal and personal makes dreams a rich, layered tapestry, where a single symbol holds meanings unique to the dreamer's life. Consider Sarah, a single mother I once counseled who dreamed of an endless staircase. Universally, staircases suggest progress or struggle, but for her, it mirrored the relentless climb of balancing work, childcare, and societal judgment. Each step felt heavier, reflecting her fear of never reaching stability. Through exploring this dream, she began seeing it as a call to reclaim her agency, to redefine success beyond others' expectations. Dreams, then, are letters written in a language blending familiar archetypes with expressions crafted just for us. Why does the mind choose this symbolic tongue? Jung argued it condenses complex emotions and ideas into vivid, visceral images our minds can grasp. Instead of whispering, "You must face this challenge," the unconscious sends a lion, bold and unforgettable. For women, this mirror reflects not just our surface selves, but our contradictions, desires, and deepest fears, often those we've been conditioned to hide. What do your dreams say about the paths you tread or avoid? Understanding this language isn't just solving riddles, it's learning to hear your own voice amid the noise of expectation. Dreams have a unique power to expose what women often conceal, even from themselves. Jung saw them as a stage where tensions between the conscious and unconscious play out, where daytime avoidance becomes nighttime revelation. Internal conflicts we sidestep, like the pressure to conform or the guilt of prioritizing ourselves, emerge cloaked in symbolic forms that both unsettle and intrigue. It's as if the unconscious says, "Now that your guard is down, let's talk." Take the classic chase dream, a woman pursued by a shadowy, faceless figure running desperately to escape. Far from a mere nightmare, this often symbolizes something she's dodging, perhaps a fear of failure, a suppressed ambition, or a role she's outgrown. I recall Maria, a young professional who dreamed of being chased through a forest. In waking life, she avoided confronting her boss's dismissive attitude, fearing backlash. Her dream wasn't random. It mirrored her flight from asserting her worth. Running in the dream echoed her emotional avoidance, a pattern she broke by facing that fear head-on. Another common vision is the falling dream, that gut-wrenching plunge into emptiness. For women, this often reflects losing control amid life's demands, whether at work, in relationships, or under societal scrutiny. Take Lisa, a teacher who dreamed of falling during a stressful divorce. The sensation wasn't just fear, it symbolized her insecurity, a loss of footing she'd rationalized away by day. Jung tied such dreams to the shadow, the parts of ourselves we'd rather not see, emotions or traits deemed unladylike, like rage or independence. When the shadow appears, it might be an aggressive stranger, a wild animal, or a suffocating space, not to terrify but to demand attention. These aren't foes but guides, pointing to disconnection or imbalance. The next time a disturbing dream jolts you awake, ask, "What am I fleeing? What am I ignoring?" Dreams don't punish, they illuminate. Perhaps what you dread most is what you need to embrace to move forward. Jung's work brims with cases where dreams unlocked profound insights. One patient dreamed repeatedly of a broken bridge, unable to cross its shattered span. To Jung, it symbolized her struggle to connect her outward life with buried emotions, a rift tied to fears she'd avoided. As she faced them, later dreams showed the bridge rebuilt, mirroring her growth. Another woman explored an unfamiliar house in her dreams, its bright rooms reflecting self-awareness, its dark corners her shadow. Over time, as she confronted repressed pain, those rooms lit up, a sign of healing. Today, dreams remain potent tools. Consider Aisha, a modern activist I met who dreamed of locked doors and dead-end holes. These symbols echoed her frustration with systemic barriers in her advocacy for women's rights. By reflecting on them, she identified burnout as her true block, shifting her focus to self-care to sustain her fight. Dreams don't just reflect, they guide us toward transformation, offering clues to chart our paths. What if your dreams are a compass pointing to truths you've yet to see? While awake, women's conscious minds tackle immediate pressures, leaving little room for deeper insight. Dreams bypass these walls, presenting symbols that spark self-discovery. Imagine a tunnel, dark and daunting, with a light at its end. For a woman like Priya, who fled an oppressive marriage, this dream wasn't just fear. It hinted at hope, a way through crisis. The light wasn't an answer but a nudge to seek it. Even chaotic dreams, like a monkey clutching a baby amid golden butterflies and a burning house, have meaning. For Eleanor, a multitasking entrepreneur, this mirrored her overwhelm, juggling business and family. The absurdity reflected her inner chaos, urging her to pause and prioritize. Jung likened dreams to maps, not solving problems, but highlighting where attention is due. Turbulent water might signal emotional turmoil for one woman, wings a reminder of strength for another. Dreams don't just expose struggles, they hint at solutions if we listen. But how do we interpret them practically? Jung's stress method over mere curiosity. Start with a dream journal, capturing details fresh from sleep, colors, sensations, and words, building a bridge between conscious and unconscious. Free association helps to take a symbol like a house and ask, what does this mean to me? For one woman, it's safety, for another, confinement. Recurring images, like murky water, might point to unresolved emotions, as they did for Clara, a student I advised, who linked them to academic stress. Jung urged symbolic, not literal, readings. A snake isn't just danger, it could be wisdom or change, depending on your story. Interpretation isn't about instant answers but a dialogue with yourself, a journey of discovery. What do your dreams whisper about your life right now? Dreams weave the personal and universal into a single thread. The collective unconscious, Jung's archive of shared symbols, links us all. A flood might overwhelm one woman personally, yet echo renewal tales like Noah's Ark. A hero's journey reflects both individual quests and timeless narratives. Yet some dreams are purely ours. Picture a childhood party, steeped in nostalgia, unique to the dreamer. Even here, universal echoes like home as security sneak in. This dance between self and world makes dreams a bridge, connecting women to their roots and each other. In today's rush, dreams often fade, dismissed as oddities. But ignoring them, as Jung warned, risks missing a vital conversation. A labyrinth dream isn't just fatigue, it might reflect choices unmade or routines that stifle. The cost, a disconnect from ourselves, a loss of insight into what we need to shift. Dreams challenge women to slow down, to see beyond the surface. A broken bridge, a tunnel's light, or a chaotic scene, they're allies, not nonsense. They teach that self-knowledge is a winding path, rich with layers. Ignoring them shuts a door, embracing them opens one. Are you ready to listen? Dreaming isn't passive, it's an invitation to explore, discover, and transform, a call to break free from what holds you back and claim the power within.